Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, The Lost Chevalier, and today I'll welcome you to something special, something brand new in this beautiful channel that I have. It is a history lesson. Please sit down, have a cup of coffee. Rest assured that this lecture is going to be entertaining. It's about the Middle Ages, more precisely, the art and society of the Middle Ages. In this occasion, we are gonna use the book about the Art and Society of the Middle Ages by George Duby. Duby. I don't know the pronunciation, he's French. Okay, other than that, let's proceed, shall we? Okay. First of all, this is gonna be a series that will have 5 parts, approximately. Maybe there are more, but for now I'm trying to make this a 5-part series. In these episodes, we're going to explore the work of George Duby about society and art in the Middle Ages. But first, we're gonna do in this first chapter the prologue of the book, in which Duby is trying to put us in our seat and prepare us for the journey, because the way a medieval person look at art is really different than our point of view. Art in the Middle Ages was something functional. It wasn't something to appease our senses. It was something that was meant to do something. In this case, it has religious connotations, social connotations, and of course, power connotations. All of that in only one piece of art. For Duby, the art had 3 primary functions. I'm going to detail them now. Number 1. The pieces of art were offerings to God, the saints, or the dead. This was either to praise them or to give thanks. With these gifts, they were expected to have the favor from the beyond. The artistic creation was, in consequence, found around the altar and the mausoleums. This opulence was not against the moral alignment of the Christians of the time. Even San Francisco d'Assisi said that the churches must remain a place full of decorations, because inside of them there guarded the body of Christ. The point number 2 is that art was something that facilitated the communication with the other world. The art pieces were there to help us see the other world. The world of the invisible. You know, that place that humans shouldn't be allowed to see, because that place only can be seen when you're dead, so basically we need art to make it visible in our own reality. In this case, the artist was the one who facilitated that to the masses, because that was another function of them. The art pieces were there to help the illiterate to understand what they had to believe in. And number 3, and last point that Duby does, is that the piece of art was something that reassured the authority of the one who gave it. The one who gave it as a present to the church or the church itself. You know, they celebrated the power of God, it serves the kings, the queens, and the rich men, of course. At the same time, they were a manifestation of power. The one who gave this sort of artifacts were people with power. That was something really important that art need to communicate. The power of the one who gave it. The one who commissioned it, because this is really important, the commissions of art. I will talk of that in a second. Because of this, the art, at least in its maximum expressions, in its highest expressions, they were found around churches and around the places of power, and their benefits, of course, and the beneficiaries of power. The artists tend to go around these places, because, you know, if you wanted to work, you wanted the food, you need to pay your rent, you need to pay the food, your commodities, you will need money. And the money was something that you get from working. And the people who contract you were the church and the kings. So you basically were needed in those places. So you live around castles, around churches, in the cities, in the towns, and so forth. Those are the 3 points that Duby tells us. Number 1, they were offerings to God. Number 2, they facilitate the communication with the beyond. Number 3, they were our affirmation of power. Okay, those are the 3 points. Now, there was no differentiation between an artist and an artisan. They were the one and the same, at least from the medieval standpoint, because they were both people that worked from commissions. The bishop came to you and he said to you, hey, I want you to do this piece of art. Can you do it? And you said, yes, I can. And he said, okay, you're gonna make the Virgin Mary in this place, you're gonna make the saints over here, you're gonna draw the Pope over there, and you're gonna draw Jesus Christ above all of them. They were the ones who called all the shots. The artist didn't know anything. He wasn't the owner of the art piece he was making, because all the characters, all the situations, all the context, etc., all of that was in the hands of the church. The church, the clerics, were the one who say, this is ours. Everything you do, it's ours. It's our work. You are only here to provide the arts, the technical knowledge to do this. So that is something really important to have in consideration, because see how the position of the artist mutated with time from a simple artisan, someone that make this like a sort of industry. I mean, like serialized. He was there to provide his talent, his technical prowess to the church or to the king or to whoever commissioned the piece of work, and they didn't hold any kind of rights to it. The art piece was completely in the hands of the one who commissioned it to you, in the way that it wasn't your style, it wasn't your art piece, it was all in the hands of the church. This is really important. In the 15th century, things started to change, and the artist became more important and more, more of a celebrity. But until that age, from the 500s to the 15th century, that wasn't the case. Okay, I think that's all the things I have to talk about the prologue of the book Art and Society in the Middle Ages. Thank you very much everybody for watching. I hope you have a blast. I was the Lost Chevalier, signing out. Bye bye. Bye bye. Wait a second. Don't go. Stay here. Wait. I forgot. Really important stuff. This book that we're gonna cover, it goes from the 500 AD, Anno Domini, to 1050, to the 50th century. Those are 1,000 years. I will give you a moment for that to sink in. Think about someone in the 3021 looking behind to its ancient history. He will be looking at us. I know, it's weird. There is a lot of time in this book that this book covers. So we're gonna have a lot of changes, a lot of things that will happen in the meantime that will change art and societies forever and ever. Okay, now yes, that's all that I have today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a blast. I was the Lost Chevalier, signing out. Bye bye.